Deadwood, South Dakota today. We are on the road and on the way. I'm super excited. I've actually been to Deadwood before. We were there kind of in, I would say, the off season. We were in April and we were traveling as I moved from Alberta, Canada down to Mississippi. So we had a smaller trailer at that time. We had I think it was a 21-foot Coleman Dutchman trailer. And we stayed in Deadwood. We're not staying in Deadwood this time. We're just visiting for the day. So much different adventure, but this time we're headed into town to actually, get a good look at it, a little bit more in season, although it's getting towards the end of the tourist season in Deadwood. But we're going to go check it out and we'll share. I love the cuteness of the houses out here. I can't imagine living up there. We are going for lunch at the Gem Steakhouse and Saloon. Lunch was amazing, super fresh. I loved the wrap. This was delicious. I can't eat both of it. Southerners, you do have to beware. The tea up here is unsweet. So sorry. We had a good lunch. For those of you that come in here, you have to go upstairs to get to the restaurant, but well worth it. We went to 3 different places before this one. We finally landed on this guy. All right, so we are walking over to Wild Bill's graves, and you gotta see these stairs. This will be fun. I'm getting my workout. If you're afraid of heights, drive. That's a beautiful yard on your way up to Wild Bill's grave. Okay, do not walk all the way up to Wild Bill's grave. This is definitely something where you want to drive. We are learning this the hard way. Hey, look, is that parking up there? Yeah. That probably would have been wise. Problem. So we made it, and more hiking upward. So it was $4 to get in, so super reasonable price to come in and see these, famous grave sites. We did the climb all the way up to the Seth Bullock Monument. Whew, definitely, you need to be in some shape for that. We aren't necessarily in the best shape. We're not in the worst shape, but I was huffing and puffing all the way up, and we walked all the way in from town, which again, tip, do not walk from town, drive up unless you're super athletic. But it's a long walk and a lot of uphill. Going home will be much easier, or going back to Deadwood will be much easier. But this is what we came up for. It is just, you're at the top of the world, it feels like. put little rocks. Interesting things up here. And down there, that's where we hike from. Oi. All right, so we finished our hike. That was worth it. I really enjoyed it. Now I'm in the mood to go home and watch Deadwood and have a Deadwood movie marathon. I also really could use reading a good historic book on Wild Bill. If you guys know one of those books, put it in the comments down below. I'll have to see if I can get it and read it, because now my mind is all enticed about the history and all that. And not just movie history, because sometimes that movie history is a little bit off. But that was fun. Would you say it was fun? It was fun. William enjoyed it too. But we are at the Nugget Saloon. Service is really good, and it's kind of a fun place to go into. And this is where we lose him. Need a $20,000 Bigfoot? Come to Deadwood. That was our tour of Deadwood. What an awesome place to visit. Make sure it's on your bucket list. Happy travels.